With the new year comes new laws, so we want to welcome our lawyer in blue jeans because there are 900 just in California that are going into effect.
That's right, state laws anyway, but you know what's interesting? There's 500,000 new laws when you count counties, cities, local kinds of things. 500,000 new laws every year, 2 million new regulations every year.
I'm still under the idea, I like this theory, that if they make a new law, that they should have to repeal like 2 old ones.
That would be good, huh?
Because it's getting out of hand. Like, at what point can even a lawyer keep track of all
well,
this?
but it would take away from our segments on the wacky laws that stay in the books that shouldn't be.
It's just self-preservation for us,
Yeah.
Jeff.
And it's oftentimes new technology that forces us to have to kind of keep up with the times.
Boy, does that make sense, because technology is something that law is evolving every minute. But we've got a lot of them, and even though I look like the football guy today, thanks to Chase saying, "Hey, old Dark Hunter, wear your Charger gear." I did.
Thank you for that, by the way. I'm glad someone's supporting the team today.
So some of the new laws taking effect. They usually take effect January 1st or July 1st. That's the 2 times that these things go in. So the law that was passed last year in 2013 has taken effect with regard to driver's license. That's going to be effective January 1st.
So this means undocumented people can now get a driver's license in California. Rather controversial, right?
Very controversial, but it is a law in California, and that's going to be in effect as of Wednesday.
Do you see any legal hurdles with that we're giving people a government ID who aren't even necessarily here legally?
There's always legal hurdles to that, but the reality is, unless the courts take it up, and it could be years from now, it is something that we're going to, the way it is.
It's happening.
At this point. And then you mentioned the technical issues of social media and all of these new changes. Well, selfies, I call them facies, but everybody makes fun of me. But where people actually take pictures of people or themselves and post it on the internet naked. And now there is a law that will say that when you do that, without the consent of somebody else, you're going to get big time penalized. Before that was something you could get away with in many cases.
So posting nude photos of someone else, even if you took the picture, can be against the law.
Correct.
As of January 1st.
Absolutely.
Even if you took the picture.
Porn.
Even if you took the picture. Well, it's got to be with consent. So you can actually post it if it's yourself. But you better get consent if you post it for somebody else.
And that also sort of links up with the revenge porn law that goes into effect in January or in July, right?
Right, and that's where we see all these people again using social media to blackmail and/or embarrass people, and that just can't.
Essentially, you're in a relationship, you have naked pictures of the person, you break up, and then post the naked pictures.
Yeah,
that will be illegal as of July.
That's right, and freedom of speech stops there. All right, so a lot of people say, well, we should have the right to do. No, wait a minute. There are some logical, common sense things, believe it or not, that do apply to law. One of my pet peeves is a lot of these nursing homes and care homes. I have seen it firsthand where many don't do a good job. And in the past, you know what? If they didn't do a good job and they violated the law, the cost to them would be $150. Now it's up to $15,000. And quite frankly, it's about time that they do something about that, because these people, in many cases,
these are our
not
parents
treatable.
And grandparents.
It's horrendous.
Yeah, something
so
I'm
now
currently looking into.
If someone is
$150, that's nothing.
But so as of January 1st, if someone's mistreated, they can be fined $15,000.
Up to $15,000 per incident, and that's too low.
Well, that's a step in the right direction, at least.
That's right. Birth certificates and death certificates. Interesting. A lot of people don't think about this, but with the new marriage acts and things like that, where people can marry in the same, it's interesting. They're not going to say mother and father on the birth certificate anymore, or in the death certificate, they're going to say parent, because of people adopting and same-sex marriage and things like that.
And so that will go into effect on birth and death certificates.
That's right.
Also, you wanted to talk to us about mugshots?
Yeah, mugshots.
Mugshots?
You know what? When people get, many people who have mugshots don't ever get convicted, and they look pretty bad, usually.
But then they're...
Yeah, who looks attractive in a mugshot?
Websites pick them up and put them on the website, and then what they do is they charge people to take them down. That's blackmail. And now it is going to be, again, illegal. Now, a lot of people go, all these laws, do we really need a law for everything? Well, not everything, but I think that there are times that some of these things, when people take advantage through greed, through revenge, through just wrong behavior, maybe we do need a law for those things, and I think that's what's going on.
Jeff Isaac, lawyer in blue jeans, great insight. 930 new laws going into effect January 1st. We appreciate you walking us through some of the big ones. Before we go real quick, score prediction today.
Oh my, today is going to be, I'm going to say 24-17.
24-17 Chargers.
I'm going to take Chargers this time for sure.
I like it.
Are you going?
Good
Last time
Oh,
you
I'm
didn't.
thinking Chargers.
Good attitude.
I'm going to say 31-13.
Ooh.
Big win today.
I hope you're right.
31-0.
Jeff, thanks for being with us, by the way.
Okay.
Still ahead here on Wake Up San Diego.